T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ignition and liftoff of...
I'm Tracey.
And I'm Christian.
And we are Tumbleweed RvLife.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear us now? We're here.
Are we here?
Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to make sure we were scrambling here as usual at the last minute. We have the camera. I'm just going to check the audio. Yep. Welcome live in Regina. There. Can you hear us now?
Is there feedback?
No. Is there echo? Do you hear an echo?
Anybody?
So we figured it's because of our speaker and our microphone kind of doing echo. So we turned off the speaker during the intro here this morning so we could hear it. So how is everybody? Did everybody have an awesome week? Look at that. Tim is here. Woohoo! Timmy, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being
Oh my goodness. It's Santiago. Good morning.
Santiago. Buenos dias, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? Santiago.
Bien, bien.
Oh, there he is. Good morning. Oh, through Facebook. Awesome. Welcome so much.
Is our favorite jeweler in Cabo San Lucas.
Makes awesome jewelry in Cabo.
I have a lot.
Right next to the Monkey Business Bar. You can't miss them. And you can't miss the Monkey Business because it's part of the strip, though, when you're walking the strip downtown.
Yeah.
So awesome, Tim. Thank you for being a valued member to our channel. We really appreciate that. We should almost do some thank yous here. Where are the thank yous? There we go. Here, we'll do it in Spanish.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Muchas gracias. Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos.
And here for Tim. Oh, thank you, Tim. And
been practicing our Spanish again.
Yeah, it seems like it's coming easier to my brain. Like I can actually say like Spanish words come to my brain. And for everybody else, thank you, because you know you are awesome. So, how was everybody's week? You know, we woke up this morning and it was -6.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No.
I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool for us.
Because we want to start doing some stuff in there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And you see there's no snow on top.
It's open. See, the slides are open.
It's open.
We opened the slides on Tuesday. We actually did our first post in a long time on Instagram when we opened it. The only post I did the post this winter on Instagram, and all it was is the weather app showing that it was like -40.
Yeah.
You know, just stop the cold. So yeah. So what kind of comments do we have, Mama?
I don't understand the 111. What does that mean?
1/1. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Echo? Is there echo, Amanda?
Amanda is here, so that means Victor and Wyatt.
Is there echo?
Oh, no, there is no echo.
No comprendo español. Well, I don't know how to say it. Sucks to be you. No, but I'm sure Tim understands Spanish in terms of
yeah.
being.
But the thing is, when you are, how do I say that? When you're French, like Papa is, it's easy for him to pick up on it faster.
Okay, no echo sounds good. Okay, excellent. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's what it means. When we asked a question, one means it's good.
Oh, one. Okay,
Yeah.
it's very one.
Got it.
It's very good. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I gotta get the lingo shorthand. So, where is everybody this week? Tim, are you at home or are you still on the road? And what's the plan? We should talk about plans, eh?
We should talk about plans.
Let me see here. I want to view.
It's getting spring, so you kind of get like antsy. You wanna start doing stuff. Well, my plan today is not a fun one, but it's got to be done. I got to clean the yard, and we have dogs, so with that being said, it's not a fun cleanup.
Yeah, it's after a winter. It's like, and especially the snowblower kind of flung poo everywhere.
Yeah.
So I thought I had gotten most of it by the fence, but a lot of it kind of just fell closer to us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not nice.
So
But we are trying to wait till it does like melt a little bit, but get drier. I just want to get it done before we have a new renter coming in. Our two girls that were nursing students, they were on their last year. That's why they were here for what did they
for 3 months? They were here for 3 months nursing students?
Yeah. So they were at the hospital and they were training. What is it called though? It's called practicum, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's still
so.
called practicum back. I don't know. In our day, it was called practicum, but I don't know. Amanda would know if she answers my question. But yeah, so they're gone. They went back to Saskatchewan. And now we got a guy from Winnipeg coming in. So we're pretty excited about that. There was a couple of bidders on the house, like to take the whole house instead of just room by room.
Yeah.
And so what happened was we did a video chat or a Zoom with the guy in Winnipeg, and I didn't go upstairs with Papa, but he went and put him on the computer screen here, and I could see his face. I seen the boys when they came to the door, and they were young. They had fairly good jobs, whatever. Like, I mean, I'm sure they could have paid the rent, but this guy was an older gentleman, and he didn't need any. He needed the furniture.
Yeah,
and the boys didn't.
Yeah.
They wanted us to clear it out.
Yeah.
So that was the deciding factor. It had nothing to do with age. Had nothing to do with whatever. In reality, we chose the older guy because he's an older guy. Not really, because I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking, no, it wasn't that. It was the fact that they wanted us to get all the furniture out of there because they had furniture, and this guy. He's here temporary, only 6 months, but he didn't need any of. Yes, practical. He didn't need any of the furniture, gone. So I was like, well, that's pretty.
Okay, well, he's not here just for 6 months. So what happens is that he's working.
Well,
he's working for a kind of government company. We won't say which one.
But it's
and the year ends. So the fiscal year ends in September.
Your head is missing.
And so they only gave him a 6 month contract, but they expect to renew it in September.
Yes.
For a whole year after that.
We're going like this. We're hoping that they renew his contract because that does mean he stays and he'll be a long-term tenant. But
I mean,
we'll also be out of here, right? We'll take all the furniture and bring it downstairs. That's not the deal. That's not the issue because we'll be out.
So he has a house in Winnipeg and his wife is staying there for the first 6 months. Once he gets a year contract, then he'll think about bringing, maybe selling his house or whatever, or bringing some furniture, having some stuff brought here.
Good morning, Kenneth. Nice to see you here this morning.
So the house
Jane is still here.
The house is rented. Isn't that is so?
Yeah, Tim, we're excited and we are doing that too. We hope that he gets his contract and the house will be rented, and we don't have to worry about having somebody in the house while we are gone. That's the only thing we worry about when we're gone is having the house rented and having somebody here. Just to be, almost like a squatter, honestly, because that's, it's one thing to have a house, home base, but it's a lot nicer to have a home base that is secured. And yeah, the kids are here. The kids help us out tremendously by checking on the house and getting mail or whatever. But it really helps a lot to have somebody actually living in the house. So yeah, we are very happy it's rented, Amanda. And I like this, and he seems like a really nice guy. He actually looks like Papa.
Yeah, he's also a project manager, but he's an IT project manager.
So there you go. He not only looks like Christian, he's also an IT guy. So, oh, that's so cute, baby Wyatt. Just realized you guys are on the phone, and he's smiling at it now. Oh, that's so cute. When I had Papa on the phone when he was talking to me, and I was babysitting. Oh my goodness, he leaned. Amanda and Victor, he leaned into the phone like he was giving him a hug. I forgot to tell you that, Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay. What a sweet baby. I just have to tell you, anybody, if you have a kid like Wyatt, you are blessed. He is such a sweet kid. I mean, oh.
So look what came in. The connectors.
What is it? Oh, good morning, James. James Catanese is here. Good morning, sir.
James Catanese.
How y'all doing? Oh, and Badge.
Good
morning, Badge.
Well, welcome, guys.
I bet you're getting anxious now that it's getting to be spring too to get moving.
As you can see, we opened the camper.
Yeah. On
Tuesday.
Yay.
Kinda.
Oh, and Badge, you'll never guess what I forgot to do. And I'll say I because I'm responsible for the kitchen. It's the one thing that you're supposed to do before you close the camper, and it's a rookie mistake.
Well, no, I think what happened, I think the doors were open, but what happened?
I thought I did.
When the slide closed,
it shut the door.
It shut the doors because we have that table there. And that table pushes up against the.
Right.
So
anyway,
yeah.
So we have a little bit of mold in the freezer.
I took a picture, but I forgot to download it. It was pretty furry. It was furry mold. Yeah, it grew really good.
So there's that.
So I was just showing the last component of the DC to DC system came in. So these are the clips to connect the cable coming from the truck, and then it comes in from the camper, and to make the final connection on the harness. So I am so happy. And look, there's even like plug covers, so that when you're not using the system, you can, well, they call them dust covers, but so there's covers for them. And there's even pre-drilled screws, pre-drilled holes. So you can attach it to the side of the truck. So you just basically bring the clips in, and it holds them, so it's not dangling everywhere. But I still haven't quite figured out how to run these. Basically, how to run the wires. Like some people drill holes through the side of their box, and then bring it through the side, and then just turn the wires, like just do a 90 degrees and then into the clip, and then just screw the clip to the side of the bed, the sidewall. Yeah, we're all sorry to change the subject on you, Papa, but we are all trying to grow a science experiment. The kids had one in their windows downstairs. So they had to deal with that, and then of course I went out there with my bleach and spray bottle and cleaned out the whole fridge, not just the freezer. Cleaned out the whole fridge. Oh my goodness, like it was fuzzy. I'm not kidding.
But there was also what do you call those freezer pucks, like the
the ice packs,
Ice packs,
plastic ice packs.
so they had a little bit of experiment on them, and I threw them out. I wasn't going to try and fix it, clean it, whatever. But yeah, the kids had some on their windows too, and so Amanda was dealing with that as well. Oh, good morning, Paula. I love your videos. Oh my God, Arizona is fantastic. I can't wait. Can't wait. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy every day that I can here, because I'm gonna miss these kids when I'm not here. It's a double-edged sword. You love being with them, and then when you want to get on the road and you miss them. It's goes both ways, right?
Yeah.
So what are you doing today, Papa?
Well, we thought it's already 9:17. Look, it's just the time is just a burning. So
It's flying.
everybody's here. So let's. I showed you the last components, but this week, the featured product of the week, and I think a lot of people have something like this. You know, you should carry, especially if you like to boondock, you should carry some kind of traction aid. And trust me, if there's Matt's auto recovery or something like that, we see that people going into the backcountry. And
If people don't know who Matt's that he is in, remember our favorite place?
well, Zion, basically.
Yeah.
He's in the Zion area. So he goes and rescues people in the backcountry all the time. And you see people taking their boot mats and trying blankets to try to, or wood, or you're not going to get out. If it's sand, you're not going to get out. So make sure you have something, either a claw, like the truck claw, or traction mats. So here you go. That's the product of the week, everyone. So everybody should have one, right, Badge?
Yeah, everybody should have one. And especially in that area, oh my goodness! Like we watch Matt's towing all the time, and his show, and I don't want to say it, but some of it is dumb. Like some of them, you're like,
People are going up there with cars, you know.
Yeah, why would you think that would be safe, and you would be okay to be doing that, and not hurt yourself or get stuck? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Matt's off-road recovery. Here, hang on here.
Yes, Paula, I bet you guys. The thing is though, like I just said, you miss the ones that are not with you. But Matt's recovery. But you miss the ones that are not with you. But when we're on the road and we're busy doing stuff, it's like loving it. We're loving it. So. And unfortunately, her time is going by so fast.
So when are you coming home, Paula? We better hear never.
I think she wants to say never.
Yeah, so that is so cool. So, hey, what kind of week did everybody have?
I was thinking of getting them with two-wheel drive. Not a good idea.
I get what? Good. Like the truck claw?
I think that's what he meant.
I know. I bought the truck claw. Never used it. Never used the mats.
No.
The recovery mats or boards.
No.
They're always available. I've always kind of wanted to. I don't want to put holes in the camper anywhere, but a lot of people attach them to the back of their RV.
Yes.
I mean, we could somehow attach them to the back slide. We could attach them to the ladder, but then hard to get up the ladder, you know.
Yeah, I can get flat.
So we just put them in the back, like on the back floor or the back seat, accessible. We don't bury them underneath everything.
Yeah, we knew that, Paula.
Welcome to our
world.
To our sadness.
Oh yes. Sorry, mine is two-wheel drive. Yeah.
This truck?
It says right there.
Really?
I didn't realize that.
Wow, you should definitely have something then.
Yeah.
It won't take much to get stuck, especially if it starts to rain on kind of some clay clay type roads.
And that is exactly what's out there. Zion in Utah. It's beautiful, but man, if you go off road, woohoo!
And it starts to rain, you could be in trouble. But probably the truck claw would be best for you, because that way you could just keep going, right? If the road's bad for a long distance, you go slow, but the claw just keeps giving you that traction to at least get out of there. Instead of like the mats, it's good if you're just stuck, you just kind of fell off the road a bit. But you don't want to have to keep putting the mats down, right? Getting out and moving the mats. So that's why we got both. So kind of both scenario, then we can get unstuck.
Yeah, see, James thought that Badge had a 4x4 too. Like it's, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Jane's back. Where are you? We're still in Regina, Jane. We're still in Regina.
Yeah, the picture you see in back is like you see it every week.
That's our backyard.
That's the backyard with the camper. We just opened it up. And just, it got warm and most of the snow melted, and then it just barely goes above zero during the day, and it goes between -5 and -10 at night, and the rest of the snow isn't melting. And during the day, it's really not comfortable to be working outside.
It's cold. It is cold still.
But we're going to try to brave it. It's like I'm still busier than heck, so it's trying to find time. Even weekend is where I catch up on my business. So we're going to try to do something. So we have two big projects to do on the camper. One is to install that new backup camera.
Yeah.
And I might do that first because I was being pestered by the manufacturer because they sent it to us. Yes.
Yeah. They said, when is your video coming out?
Yeah. So we did get it for free, and thank God, because our backup camera, the antenna had fallen off. Like it had been hit by trees.
Those trees in the redwoods, I tell you.
Yeah. So we needed a new one anyway. So when we parked it last fall, we said, oh, and I looked at the cameras and they were really expensive. Like just to replace the back camera part.
Yeah.
It was like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
So the gods came down and shone on us and basically provided us a backup camera. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we should really get that video done. So it won't be that complicated because there's one there now. There's already, the power's already there. All we got to do is take off the old one, put the new one, make sure we dab a little if there's new holes, and the old hose, and make sure that we get no leaks there, hook up the power, and then make sure that the truck is close enough to the camper that I can put the harness in to power up the camera and connect them via Bluetooth and do the review in terms of how the picture is. I'm expecting the picture to be a lot better than the one that came with the RV.
Yeah.
It was terrible. You could maybe see 2 car lengths behind.
Yeah.
You couldn't see very far.
Yeah. It was nice to have. Like, don't get me wrong, it was nice to have, but it was hard to make out. Like, it wasn't very clear. So we're hoping. Badge just opened his yesterday, and it's almost ready. Ours is too. Like yesterday, Christian was gone for a couple of days, working.
3 days.
Yep. And so while he was gone, I cleaned out the fridge, and we pretty much left it ready to go. I mean, we didn't take out everything, but we took out all the liquids, of course, and all that stuff had to go, but that was it.
Yeah.
We didn't take out everything.
Like I took out from the side compartment, I took out all the lubes, all the spray cans of lubes and stuff like that, and slide cleaners and, anything liquid in a can. Yeah. So I got that in a basket here. Been accumulating all the stuff for the DC to DC charger. I stopped at Home Depot on the way in when I came back from Edmonton yesterday. I came back into town and I got extra wire. I just didn't think 20 feet was going to be enough that I ordered. And it was a lot cheaper to get it at Home Depot by the strand, like by the individual wire, instead of like that was $137
that's crazy.
For a black and red 6 gauge 20 feet. So that was pretty expensive, and I think it cost maybe $50, like to get another 30 feet another 21 feet, 7 meters. But it's really stiff stuff, though. It's that single wire stuff. So I think no, it's not single wire, 7 wire, 7 strand, but it's still really stiff. So I got the conduit to put the wire through, So now I just got to figure out, I was looking for a breaker or a switch. I may have to go to Princess Auto today or this week. Yeah, today, because they're not open tomorrow. I want to put a breaker. I have a fuse, right? I have a fuse to go right on the battery pole, a 50 amp fuse. But I saw somebody put, it was Ray, Love Your RV Ray, and he put a breaker in there too as a shutoff switch so that he could actually shut it down all the way. I picked up a 14 gauge single wire so I could run it through the command switch. We're actually going to use one of the command switches in the truck, So
he wants so badly to use one of them as a horn.
Yeah, I want to get an
and
air horn.
We're going to get an air horn for Papa because
if we can get a deal on our travels. We're going to put in an air horn.
He wants to be able to flip a switch and go, what was the one? Arriba.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a train air horn for those, those stupid people that just, they pass you at 1 mile an hour faster and then they turn back in your lane
right in front of you,
right on your bumper.
It's like, what are you thinking, dude? Like, I don't know. It scares me. And look at this. I'm going to put this up right now. So, Jane, are you saying you're not on the island anymore? What does this mean?
No, on the 24th.
I know she should be in Regina with our brand new.
Oh, well.
You're not reading.
Yeah, but 24th is still 3 weeks from now, so they haven't left yet. They're going to boogie east.
Okay,
right?
so, are you going to boogie east or are you going to pop in here before you get your trailer?
They don't have a trailer, so they're just going to motor to get out east.
I'm asking her. Stop answering for the woman.
Well, it depends where. They're probably going to
there
drive.
You go. We leave on the 11th, she said.
Wow. Are you going to make a trip of it? Or, I mean, I know you're not camping at that point. You're having to stay in motels on the way down. Unless you have family and friends all the way down. Unfortunately, we don't have a house, right? Our house is rented.
Yes.
So we don't have a guest room.
Yeah. Otherwise, for sure. Well, we kind of have a guest room. The trailer.
Yeah, put the heat on it.
We have to put the heat on it, though, because it's cold.
It's heat on the basement keeps the battery warm. I checked it yesterday. It was like 11 degrees in there or something, or 17 degrees. I think it was 17 degrees in the belly.
It's hard just to pull it down the road. No kidding, Dad. Once you hook it up, once we get the trailer on the truck, it's going to be hard not to get the heck out of here. It's going to be tough. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like I went to Edmonton on Wednesday afternoon and then had some business to do Thursday and then came back yesterday, left at about 10 a.m. yesterday, drove all the way back and and I took it slow because of the fuel costs. Like I went on a full tank, I went all the way from Regina to Sherwood Park and then north central Edmonton, back to Sherwood Park and all the way back to Lloyd. And I put in 172 liters because I think I've got a 200 liter tank. I think that's what we factory ordered.
Yeah.
We ordered the biggest tank. And thank God it was a UFA card lock. So, and it was April 1st. So they took off the Kenny tax, right? And so the price actually went down 11 liters. The UFA, I get a price break there. So I paid $146.1 for diesel. And it was $258 to fill the tank. Now, I mean, I would never, obviously run out of gas, and use 200 liters out of the tank. So let's just say 175 liters. And if gas goes to $2 a liter, that's $350 to fill our tank each time, instead of 250 or 225. So that's serious, $100 to $125 a tank extra. Some cars probably our extra, wouldn't even go into a car,
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
We want to see you too, Jane. We miss you guys. God, their place was so beautiful on the island. Oh, yeah, Badge, no kidding.
No.
I'm so done with snow.
Yeah.
It's not melting fast enough for me. Today I'm going out there and I'm going to take the shovel and do what my kid's neighbor was doing the other day. He was taking the banks of snow and then just throwing it like so it would melt faster.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. I am doing that.
And break up some of the ice too. Anything.
How much fuel is in Saskatchewan right now? How much is it?
God, I didn't.
166 I saw at one gas station on
Yeah.
the way to the kids. The one was 172.
I paid $1.80 a liter for diesel to top up the
Diesel.
truck before I
Oh.
left. It was the same price as premium. Regular was 160, premium was 180, diesel was 180.
That was in Alberta, right, though?
No, that was here
Oh
in
my
Regina
God.
before I left. And I paid 140, I think it was 146.1. Well, here's a.
Yeah.
So it was 171 liters, $256.
Gas just doubled the cost of traveling. Absolutely,
Yeah,
Badge. This is ridiculous.
142.5 I paid.
It's ridiculous. So, honest to God, Badge, I think that I'm going to ask you that. I'm going to ask everybody. So, with the cost of the fuel, do you think that you're going to be staying in places more and just not? I mean, we're going to travel, but I mean, instead of just going place to place, are you going to stay and maybe stay there for a couple of days and then go? Or are you just going to go to your destination and stay there? Because we still want to see certain sites, but once we get to that site, I think we're going to stay for a couple of days instead of, and see more than just the one thing, because it's just the price of gas is just going to be crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you show Jane's estimate to go get their trailer?
Oops. Fully loaded. Fully loaded will be 33.
No.
Oh no!
I thought she had
this one right here.
Yeah.
We figured triple. Yeah. Just alone gas, and that's going. Is it the whole trip, Jane, or are you talking just going down and?
No, that's probably everything.
That's probably everything,
Because
right?
they have geez. You have a Jeep what again? What are you guys towing with?
Yeah,
It's
they don't have a truck, they have a Jeep.
I think it's this. Yeah.
Diesel at the Flying J was 185. Jeez Louise. Paula said it's 5 gallons here. $5 a gallon here.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
it's good. Basically, our plan has been basically changed since I'm working full time. We have to stay more stationary anyways. So kind of figured out that I'm gonna offer work. See if I could work 4 days a week, like work 4 10s.
Yeah.
So I would work Monday, Tuesday, and then we could move on Wednesday, right, to the next site. And we're thinking of doing Boondockers Welcome. So there's a lot of them now that do 3 to 5 day stay and they have Wi-Fi. So that's going to be our strategy, is to stay 3 to 5 days in one location while I work. And then we move on Wednesdays, and on the weekends we go do our traveling and sightseeing. So that should kind of spread out the gas. And instead of booting down to, wherever, like to M22 and the Maritimes, we're going to be doing that, where we're going to stay stationary at least 2 days at a time, except the weekends. We might jump.
I think we'll do more of a
push
on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But during the weeks, we're not. So it's still going to be expensive when you think that maybe we move twice and we go through a tank or two a week. Well, that's still, $350 to $700 a week in fuel.
Yeah, see, Badge said the same thing. But they're still going. But yeah, exactly. I agree with you, Badge, because we're still going a distance. We're going all the way to Baja, right? So it's still going to be a distance, but we're going to take our time. We're not going to blow through days of gas. We're going to take our time and get there.
So we just want to show you. So the app of the week is still Togo. And so Togo gets you road trippers, I think. I'm so confused because now it's Road Pass, and Road Pass has bought all the apps. So anyways, we still use Road Tripper. We do all the planning on the computer. So I'll just load up the trip here. And so we do it on the computer, and then we can see the route on the phone, and we can send it from the phone to any GPS. So it could be Google Maps, and it could be your Garmin GPS or whatever, your GPS and all that. So, so we started trip planning here. I had I had a jog over here to Pittsburgh because I got a kind of old colleague friend that I wanted to go see. But I started looking, and there was like Boondockers Welcome and places to stop. And I think Mama would like probably to drive through New York, right? I think there's probably some things you'd like to see in the big city. You don't want to drive through New York? No? So
If I'm going to go to New York, I'm going there as a girls' trip. I'm going there as been here, seen it, done it, gone. New York is too big for me. It scares me. And especially with the truck camper, forget that.
But with the price of fuel, if you look at this, that's a pretty big jog. So, and I'm not keen on New York and Philadelphia and Boston.
There's a lot of small little towns around in there that I'm okay.
You know, I found some Boondockers Welcome in Atlantic City. I'm just not sure. It's like a once in a lifetime going down the coast. And we wanted to stay off the main highways and just kind of hug the coast like we did Highway 1, right?
Yes. That's my dream trip is along the coast again. I want to that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go down one side of US and then to Baja, then come back up the other side. That's what we were supposed to do last time, but we didn't. We came straight through the middle because things happen. But this way now we can go down the other side, and I'd love to see the Florida Keys. My friend that I met in Cabo San Lucas, we'll call her Bad Terry because that's what she calls herself. Terry, she goes to the Keys all the time. I've seen so many pictures of the Keys. It is so beautiful.
Yeah,
so
but
beautiful.
She doesn't camp.
She does not camp.
The campgrounds down there
Yeah.
are super expensive.
Yeah.
And especially in winter.
So just quickly, I put up here what Jane said. We're coming back, and in July we leave on a convoy going way across Canada. So that's in July. So you'll be coming back this way again.
Yes.
Okay.
With the camper.
Well, that's awesome.
with a convoy, so they're probably all staying at the same place.
Right. That makes sense. Jane, are you going to in September? Are you going to M22? I forgot to ask you that last time. And James Catanese uses Gas Buddy there too.
Yeah.
The biggest cost is the gas. Yeah. Yeah, and Jane uses Gas Buddy. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And Sue, hey Papa, you're slipping.
Oh, Sue, lucky dog. Welcome live from Regina. Thank you for joining us today, Sue. Always love seeing you.
Yes.
Seeing you.
Oh, Rayleigh Creative Travel. Good morning.
Wow, we haven't seen you guys in a while.
Long time.
Wow, welcome.
Where have you been?
You might want to catch the rebroadcast. We got a lot of great stuff kind of in the first half hour too, or 15 minute to now actually. So we're just going through our trip planning. We have been kind of Togo users, promoters for a while. We love it. I mean, Togo has so much more stuff now. They've bought up a lot of companies. Let's just see if I can get their Togo.
No, James is going to M22. I knew that, James. I knew you're going to be there. I'm going to say hi. I'm going to find you down there. Jane said there's tons of Boondockers Welcome in Florida.
Yes, there is, but not in the Keys.
Not in the Keys, though,
Yeah,
Jane.
yeah.
Yeah. I should have said that. Yes, in Florida, but not in the Keys.
Yeah, so Togo Plus has a lot of great stuff, and they're tied to Compendium, Road Trippers, and something else, and there's great discount plans too that come with it. So we actually had signed up for the Road Trippers Pro. We just kind of stumbled on it, and we like it. There's some really more advanced planning apps out there that you can make your reservations and all that, and route and calendar and fuel, but they were very complicated. This one was kind of more graphical, and you can see some landmarks all around the continent, so you can find all your bucket list items a lot easier, and you know, we don't plan our stays. It's more like waypoints and things to see. A lot of times I'll put a pin down just to get the route to get off the highway and stay on the coast, like here. So really looking forward. Ooh, sorry, a little bouncy there. And you got this little slider over here that you can see that band across your route. It looks for things to see, places to go based on that band, and you can change how far off your route you want to go. It will just get smaller here, you know. So here's 10 kilometers off your route, and you can also go infinite. As soon as I can get the little slider to, there we go. You can go infinite, and now you don't even see the band. Everything's available, and show you everything. You know, on basically on here, and you can filter to different. You know, if you want campgrounds or sightseeing, so sightseeing activities, you know, attractions. You know, anyways, so we like it. So, and you know, if you were following us, you know, 2 winters ago, before we left, we were planning to go, and this route kept changing. Like, it changes from week to week. But I spent a lot of time planning kind of this section from M21 into Montreal and a little bit in Cape Breton. And I even put a pin in PEI, hun. I think you wanted to go to Prince Edward Island. So there is a way to get there.
Is there?
Yeah. I think we can take a ferry in after Cape Breton. And we can take the causeway back out and then down through Maine.
Sue said she loves your greeting. I don't know if you saw that. I pinned it, but
Your what?
She said, "I love your greeting, Christian."
My greeting.
Right here.
Oh, Sue.
Sue. Said, "I love your greeting."
Lucky dog.
Yeah, he loves saying
Lucky dog.
it. Jane, we will talk to you about M22. I don't know if you and your little posse want to come with us.
In the, yeah, you're on YouTube. So in the description, there's some links about the campground and M22, the Facebook group.
Yeah.
So have a look at that, and the dates are also in there. Let's see. I don't know. Let me see what I can find here right now.
I see you in Arizona. Yeah. Yeah. If we're all going to Arizona, we'll all see each other in Arizona, which I'm so stoked about.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to spend less time on our land and more time in the U.S.
Yeah.
So, and that's okay because Starlink might not be available yet next winter.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a couple of months, you know, clean up the property a bit, inspect the fences. I don't even know if it's going to be worthwhile having water delivered.
Really creative travel said, go back to the map when you're the one you were showing the planning.
Okay.
It's zoom in to Savannah, Georgia. He said we're near there.
Okay, hang on.
That looks like a great trip, Christian. Yes. You know, Sue, this is the one we wanted to do on the way back when we went down the coast in 19 and we went to Baja.
That's weird.
And in 20, when we were coming back, we were going to come up the other coast. But of course, you know, I'm not going to say what happened because everybody knows and I'm sick of talking about it. But we ended up going up the middle just to get home. But that was going to be the trip that we were going to come back. We were going to go down one coast and back up the other. And now we're going down the other coast. So it's all good. I'm just excited to see that side of the country now. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I like that map. I think I see the Rhett House Museum. Oh, did we? You know, that sounds familiar. Did we?
The what museum?
The Rhett House Museum.
Rhett House.
Rhett, R-H-E-T-T. House
Is that close to you guys?
It must be.
Should I look for that?
We love your trip. We want to do similar. Yes, maybe we should just come. You should come with us. That's all.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join us. But don't forget, we're going really slow.
You're coming with us.
You know, we work full time.
Yeah.
So we
are going to be going slow.
You know, we're going to be staying at least 4 days a week stationary.
Oh, they just mentioned a cemetery. Okay. if anybody knows this, if anybody knows me, they know I don't know what it is about cemeteries, churches, that I don't know. I just love. I think it's history. I've always loved history ever since I was in grade 10, 11. I had the most fantastic teacher in grade 11. He was so smart. He made history come alive. He did to me. And so now I love old churches. I love churches in general, but I love cemeteries. I love looking at the tombstones and seeing when they were born, and sometimes even they have things on there like how they died, and sometimes they have like little poems or sayings on there. I love it. I would love to do a cemetery tour or something like that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that one in New Orleans.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So as you can see, New Orleans is also on the program.
Yeah, it says if you scan near Savannah,
I can't. That's the thing with road trippers.
It's hard to see.
It's hard to see cities.
Hey everybody, this is my channel. I'm just asking a question there. If you are not subscribed, can you please subscribe? That would be awesome. My goal this year is to hit 1,000.
It disappeared.
It's right there.
Yeah. So, is there a link?
I didn't post the link. That was done.
Okay.
Okay, just keep talking and I'll find it.
Okay. So that is kind of where we're at. This is going to evolve over the summer. Because it's a one-in-a-lifetime trip,
Yeah.
We want to plan it, right? We want to make sure that we hit kind of some good places. So we're spending some time. And during the planning, we're going from road trippers to Boondockers Welcome to, so we're running all these. So all iOverlander. So when there's no Boondockers Welcome, then we default to iOverlander. So we're going through all these different apps and trying to putting pins on Google Maps from iOverlander, and we got pins on Road Tripper. We want to make sure that we hit everything, and we have some alternatives. But it is going to be, once we actually get on the road, then it's going to get pretty fluid, and we're going to just have to go with the flow based on work and weather, and because going down the coast at that time of year is hurricane season. So you never know. We may have to run for the hills or run for the interior, right? And get off the coast. So kind of fully expecting that. So wow. if you guys have some absolute must-stop places on the coast, let us know.
That would be awesome.
Just put it in the chat and we will make note of it. We will go pin it in Google Maps and we'll have it ready to go.
Oh, boondocking in Louisiana. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. No, I use the GPS to block my trailer. I use maps.
Paper maps.
And memory.
Well, we have the book. Like we have the atlas.
We never opened it.
We never opened it. Well, we opened it when we had no cell service.
We had no cell service. That's true.
In Nordegg.
Yep. Planning on stopping in between those spots. That is a long drive. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's 26 and 27. Yeah. All the stops aren't there yet. And I'll probably end up putting pins like here along the coast just to bring this route off the highway and bring it to the coast.
I would love to go to Myrtle Beach, Sue. There's a couple of spots there. Like any on the beach location, they're not there. But I mean, that's probably where we're going to stop. We're going to stop somewhere on the beach or close to. Anywhere closest to the beach, that's where I want to be. Like, what is that, Southport? I don't think I want to be there. I think that's more, we'll have to see, because there's a lot of blue. There's a lot of Boondockers Welcome and stuff like that. And just, what did you call them? Like, iOverlander? Yeah.
So if we go to Boondockers Welcome, so it is quite the process. And like every night, I'll just spend an hour or so just kind of focusing on one area and trying to do the route. And that's why when when you see the route down in the Florida area,
Woo!
they're just basic pins just to look at what the overall route looks like, how many kilometers, miles, estimated fuel cost.
Hi, CaptainJack.
CaptainJack.
Ahoy.
Welcome. So yeah, 9 minutes. So
See, Sue is the same way. She loves visiting cemeteries and churches. So much history and beauty. Absolutely, I agree 100%. And like I said, I had a fantastic teacher in grade 11, and it was actually grade 11 and grade 12. Grade 11 and 12. He was my same teacher. Oh, he was fantastic.
So yeah, I did spend a little bit of time looking at Boondockers Welcome here in Florida. Doesn't seem to be much on the east side of Florida. Oh, here we go. They just appeared. Yeah, so there we go. There's a whole bunch. We'll have no problem. And I don't think there'll be much planning there. It's going to be because Boondockers Welcome. A lot of them you can't give too much advance requests for reservation.
Later badge. I understand that. Our trailer is actually the poop patrol outside is calling me, so that's what I'll be doing after this. Yay. So maybe Papa will be doing something in the trailer.
So that's going to be our strategy this year. First year in 2019, our strategy was to boondock. We were new at it. We were kind of afraid where to stay, like in a pull out off the highway, and then the problem is that our solar wasn't running right. We had a breaker running too hot, so it kept tripping, and our batteries were never full at night. So we ended up having to go to campgrounds to plug in for the night to recharge our battery. Mm-hmm. So when we hit Baja, once we crossed the border to Mexico, we spent 3-4 days, I think almost a week, in a nice little campground, and we kind of emptied the belly and kind of diagnosed the solar and found that bad breaker, and we just took it out. We just bypassed it, and then everything worked great. But wow, campground fees! Like, we spent a lot of campgrounds, and that was never our intent. Like,
was it San Diego was $90 a night?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Just let me say that. $90 a night. I was like, and there was nothing provided.
Yeah, it was just a parking lot. It's like sitting
literally a parking lot. I'm not kidding.
Parking lot with a stand.
No trees, because it was all booked.
Yeah.
Overflow. St. Augustine is a place that's Susain.
St. Augustine. Okay, let me go have a look.
I actually never heard of that place. So maybe you should put that in the little calendar or whatever.
Yeah, St. Augustine, Florida?
Just a sec. Maybe she said that. Stop at Bucky's. Hey, I am definitely stopping at all the Bucky's I can find, because like I said last week, I had a friend, and her name's Terry, and she was down in Baja there, and she talked about Bucky's all the time. I've seen her merch from Bucky's. I'm going there. I'm going to Bucky's.
There we go. So we got another stop on the down loop on the going down route, and hopefully no hurricanes.
Blaine. Yeah.
I think we're gonna try a few Bucky's experience.
Oh yes.
I guess we need a Bucky's cup.
I need a Bucky's hat. Oh, not a hat. What did she have? It was so cute. Maybe it was a cap or a hat or something like that. Oh, maybe it was the mug. Oh yeah, it was the
big coffee.
It looked like this, like a coffee stein. I don't know if you can see that.
It was huge.
But yeah, I want one of those. Let's see what else we got here. Scrolling. Blaine. I've not been to. Oh, where's that? Tybee Island. That's got to be by Georgia then.
Yeah, we just, like I said, we just want to hug that coast as
We're
much
gonna
as
hug
possible.
the coast, guys. So anything along the coast that we should see, that would be awesome.
So typically what I do is I just quickly just put a
pin or something.
Pin something down there, some site.
So did you see that? Ugly Island?
Did
I miss it?
Hilton Head. Hilton Head?
Yeah.
Is it up on the screen?
I'll hold it. I gotta find it again. Oh, there it is. Tybee. Tybe Island.
We should have a Wednesday night live for trip planning.
Yes, we should.
And
let's plan on having
yeah.
Let's plan on having a plan.
So what is it?
Plan.
Tybee. Tybee. Oh, Georgia.
Oh my. Is Grand Tetons that expensive, Jane? Is it still that pricey? Oh, Hilton Head is pricey, Sue said. Oh, I bet. Anything on the coast, Sue, I'm assuming is going to be really pricey now. I'm just assuming.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who gave us that? Was that Sue?
That was Sue, I think.
That was Sue?
Yeah.
So there we go. We're doing dynamic trip planning.
Woo-hoo.
But let's just have a quick look.
Jane just said that they paid $90 a night at Grand Tetons. You know what? I still want to go there. Was that what is it called? That's not a boondocker spot then?
No, it's a
it couldn't be because it'd be, yeah.
Okay, I just want to the big news, right? So there is an update on
SpaceX has at last published a Starlink availability map showing you.
So there is an update. There is now a Starlink map.
Service.
There is a service map for Starlink. It just came out this week.
Hi, I'm Chris at the Mobile Internet Resource Center here to give you.
You guys can watch the video. So this is our favorite channel in terms of Starlink updates. Can you take that down, please?
Yes, I can.
And there is the map. All right, so anything light green is available. So it's right here. And you can actually see the honeycomb cells of spots that are coming soon. So if we go down to Baja, it looks like northern Baja is available, but we're still waiting down by our property down here.
Yeah.
So that's why we're probably going to spend more time at Quartzsite. We're going to be going really slow so that we time our arrival to Quartzsite for January and probably spend December on the Gulf Coast, right? Most of December, going between Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas for December, and then slowly make our way to Quartzsite for the new year. So have a look at that. So that's also in the description on the YouTube video description. So that's all in the Paul Vines.
Oh, hey, Paul.
How are you? Hey, thanks for joining us. We're just wrapping up, but there was a lot of great stuff on the show.
And Angie, nice to see you, girl.
Angie, awesome.
Angie.
Welcome. We haven't seen you in a while.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch our own live because a lot of people are giving us really good advice and really good places to stay here.
And
fantastic.
And I hope I check sometimes it's hard to go find the checkbox to save the chat. Save the chat in the recording.
Yeah, you should try because this one is good. Jane Bray said exactly where the island is. Oh, what the heck?
I tagged
it. You got it?
Yeah,
okay.
We got it. So it's right here. It's number 20.
Oh, and she said they went to a crab shack and pigged out. Oh, I will be there. I want to find that.
Yes, we're going to be doing
I love seafood, especially on the coast. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about that.
Okay, so we've got a few more points on the map here. Thank you. I think we're going to do this maybe a little bit every Saturday.
I think so because you guys are really helpful. Like we haven't been that side of the U.S. We've only been the other side, right?
And I haven't traveled much on the East Coast. I mean, I've been to New York a couple of times. I've been to Boston or Philly once.
Never been any.
You know, but really, I couldn't tell you anything about it. It was fly in, fly out.
Yeah.
But listen, we have to start thinking about wrapping this up.
We got to go and see CaptainJack.
Yeah, so we have to go raid CaptainJack. Let's make sure. There we go. Stream Elements put his channel there at the very least. So let's go check out his guess the channel, and
Yes, the channel.
we'll call this one a wrap. So it's 10 o'clock.
And hey, we're our really creative travel said they'll meet us and have some seafood together.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Like stay tuned.
100%.
Yeah, we should be down there in November after Cape Breton, the Maritimes. Okay, well listen, hey, CaptainJack is starting. Thank you,
We
everyone.
gotta go.
We love you. Have a great Sunday. Take that time off. Take that downtime. Spend time with family.
Absolutely.
And we'll catch you next Saturday. Bye, everyone.
I'm Tracey.
I'm Christian.
And we are Tumbleweed RvLife.